We've been spending the last week and a half now really focusing on the manifestos and producing this briefing which covers all the sectors across the economy. I really wanted to focus on today one thing which I find particularly interesting, and that's corporate governance. In these manifestos that the Conservatives have put less in about these sort of questions about the future of capitalism, whereas Labour and the Lib Dems have put in a lot more. And here we see a lot of consensus actually between Labour and the Liberal Democrats around having workers on boards, for example, around changing the way that the legal structure in which businesses operate so that they don't just work for shareholders but also for stakeholders. Previously, Theresa May in the 2017 manifesto came out in support of workers on boards. Now what we saw there actually was Theresa May not follow through with that, and now it hasn't been included in the Conservative manifesto in this general election. That contrasts with the Labour Party and the Lib Dems, who have, for Labour they've said they want a third of workers on boards. The Lib Dems have said they want at least one worker on boards, and that they back it. So here we see a bit of consensus between the two sort of opposition parties, and in the context of a hung parliament this could be vitally important for how policy develops and what agreements can be made between the two parties. We've also seen a bit of consensus around the legal structures in which companies operate. So that's around the Companies Act 2006, which the Labour Party want to completely rewrite. But also the Lib Dems have said that they would like to introduce a duty of care for all companies to sign up to. So that will be looking at mainly to do modern slavery, but also human rights. And that will really change the way that companies operate in the economy and tries to make them much more responsible, not just to shareholders, but also, as Labour says, to stakeholders. And that's going to be their overall message about restructuring and really changing the economy and how it works, fundamentally looking forward so that in the future, the Conservative Party or the Liberal Democrats or whoever comes in government can't necessarily change it as easily as just a policy change, so really changing that structure.